Got it there. I'll paste the link later. I'll get the show started first. Heck with screwing with that, pasting the link and trying to get all that done on the phone, you know. Not easy. I've been laying back, taking a break, you know. Trying to take it easy. Went out, took some pictures today. It's amazing stuff. I get pictures of the rock stuff. It's like these are ancient rock sculptures, man. It's amazing what's out there, and nobody knows it, you know. I've seen Doug Preston posted a picture of a granary he found, an ancient Indian granary he found, and he had an archaeologist there and all. And I posted, well, here's a picture of a granary I found, but I can't find any archaeologist that'll pull their head out of their ass to even look at it. You know, I have thousands of pictures of very amazing stuff. It's just they won't look at one fucking picture, not one. We don't even want to see your pictures. That's what you call ignorance, and we have a lot of ignorant archaeologists in the world today. Oh, I gotta see if let's see if I gotta get my at least get my chat on my computer here. I guess I could have emailed the thing to myself. The thing is, when you send an email link on Google Gmail or anything, they don't give the same link, and it doesn't work when you copy it and paste it somewhere else, because it wants to, oh, we got to go through Google to get to here. It's like, no, just direct. Oh, it's crazy. It's stupid. Make everything dysfunctional as they possibly can. Just fuck everything up to the max. I'm still trying to get the chat on the computer here. Oh, no backgrounds picture, huh? There's zoom in and pop out, and then close that window. There, and go to pop out. Now I have the chat going. Yeah, just hang out. Hey, Jason. Hey, JK. Hey, JA. almost didn't say JA. Yeah. So what beats a flush, or what beats a full house? What beats a full house or a flush? 5 of a kind, right? 5 of a kind is in 8 days. Is it 8 days? Yeah, 8 days. Tomorrow to be 7 days. I got one of these out earlier out of the fridge, and it dropped and it hit my petrified wood. That is like, it's like an arrowhead pointed at the top, and it poked a hole in the can and started So I cooked. I mean, it hardly leaked anything, and I had a cup, and I had it going in the cup. What I do? What I do? Damn you, who? Yeah, I was out getting pictures today of these rocks. Or I guess I could get some on this thing here. I have to back up the view thing to where the rock pictures are, because I was taking sunset pictures, you see. Oh. Yeah. No, I guess I can. Can you get on the button? I can get on the button. That's a cloud. Just facing the cloud. Clouds. There's home. Out on the range, out here in the desert. The solar, the batteries. I turn them off in the morning and start charging them before they're dead. That works great. 48 volt e-bike batteries. 2 of them run the computer all night long. I was trying to get to my rocks, wasn't I? There. See, like these here, these are cool. Oh. You see the people? You don't see the people, do you? I don't see any people. I see people. Those people are like 30 feet tall. It's not just hieroglyphs, man. There's a see is here. Oh, stop that camera. Oh, no, it's there. What the hell? Dark on me. Yeah, see her face. It's obvious. She's holding on to that rock. She's climbing on the rock. It's her hand and arm coming up over the rock here. And there's some people on the other side of her, but I was focusing on her face because it was clear. There's a face right next to hers too. But here's a group of ancient guys hanging out. Hey, it's the monkeys. No, it's Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble. Yeah, you see, there's people in there. It's pretty obvious, some of them. The sculptures and the I've been turning them into art. I'm gonna get going with my art. Trying to make my art and my photographs, sell them as NFTs. You see the big face on this side right there, the light color face or skin tone color face. People with their arms reaching up, but what's he got in this cup he's holding up? I don't know. I think he's holding up a cup. Oh, he must be the Page of Cups. There's some more of the. Where's what link? Oh, I figured I'd get the video going before because I have to leave the Zoom picture thing here and go on to open up YouTube, paste the link. So I was going to show a few pictures first here. Yeah, that guy's pretty cool. New camera, it does wonders over the other one. The other one was good too, but this one's even better. There's a big head. Phil Paleface. Yeah, it's not just hieroglyphs with little oh look, a snake, a zigzag. Okay, I'll go put the link up. Hang on. I gotta go into YouTube. Oh, and then it's gonna. Oh, it shared one of my. Okay, now full screen. We got. Back to Zoom. The fuck? Did it post a whole fucking link or just part of it? I don't know. Oh, there. I don't know. Dot. Yeah. Camera just turned. No, it didn't. Just stop displaying, I think. There. Yeah, when I go to the mailbox, there's a bunch of different areas I can go and get these pictures because this stuff's pretty widespread. Here comes Jeff. Ooh. Did I say it? I said, just see me. Is there? How come my picture kind of froze? I'm frozen and oh, there. Oh,
long time no see. How you been, Bill?
All right. The light working back there? You see my prop?
Where at? Aha, roses.
Oh.
Nice. Oh, shit, nice.
I didn't have a vase. I didn't have a vase.
You make do, right? You make do.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have an address to send them to, so I'll just put them in the video.
There you go.
I don't know where to send them.
So it looks like you're enjoying that new camera, man.
Oh man, it's kick ass.
It looks like.
The shit I've been getting pictures of is awesome though. The shit is let's see. Where is it? One at a time. It's good. It's like skipping. I'm trying to find this one awesome one. It's a woman standing there holding something in her lap. But this one's cool too. Here. It's got this couple faces facing each other, and then
damn, they're nose to nose, ain't they?
Yeah, and then there's shit all over inside them too, like their nose might be a whole nother person, you know. Smiling. Oh, battery exhausted.
What type of battery life you get on that, man? If you're active with it.
I can get about 300 pictures for each battery. I got 5 batteries.
So shit, you can spend all day out with it, right?
Yeah, I go all day taking 5 batteries, and it give me a headache because it's on my neck and looking through that freaking thing all day long.
Yeah.
Manifest. Paul's watching Paul. Okay, I started manifesting in 2013. I started the I am meditations based on what God told Moses. I am that. I am that. I am that finder.
Yeah, Paul talks a lot of religion, man. I wonder if he lives it too, and he walks the walk.
I wonder if he's. No, I know Paul Santisi was the one that made the I am video.
No, Paul right here is the one that recorded K-Pro. All those videos recorded K. Yeah, that's Paul.
Yeah. But I'm saying the I am video I was talking about was done by a guy named Paul too.
Oh, I doubt if it's the same person. Just saying, I don't know.
Yeah, where's Paul and Mary? I mean Peter and Mary now, right? Peter, Paul, and Mary. We got Moses, we got Paul. Where's Peter and Mary now?
California dreaming. That's where they're at.
Yeah. Mamas and the papas. Yeah, and I was going to play that song Mexicali Rose, except it says brown eyes, so that didn't work.
There's always something. I find songs all the time, Bill, and there's like one little phrase that just doesn't fucking make. But you're better off writing your own, man. You're good at poems and shit. Write your fucking own, man.
Yes. They're pretty, Rose. But yeah, I'll twist them a little, put them in the camera.
Roses are fascinating, man.
Yeah. Well, it's like, you know, I have, there's nothing I can freaking do, you know, send emails and messages and stuff. And I don't have a magic door to go, hey, hello, you still there? You know? The other party has to reach out.
It reminds me of that Beetlejuice when they took the chalk on the chimney and drew the door and then knocked 3 times.
Yeah.
Hello.
I don't have a magic door. It's supposed to meet up in a dream. Yeah, well, You know, he'd meet people walking around some city in a dream, and I don't know what fucking city it is.
I don't think any of us do, Bill.
And their names don't match. Oh, I thought you were someone else. You know, how do you name the characters in your dreams? You know, how do you know what they are unless they tell you who they are? Maybe they're an
They're all
imposter.
you. That's the catch-22. They're all you, man.
Yeah, yeah. This is just me in another existence on another plane. Yeah, that's like yeah. I took a trip to New York City, and the plane flying to New York City was the same one that later, a year or two later, blew up over Lockerbie.
Oh shit!
I was on that
No,
plane like a year before it crashed.
the same fucking plane, man.
Yeah, yeah. I remember the
Holy
name before I
shit!
got on the plane. I looked at it. The Clipper.
I remember that, man. Were they trying to tie that to the NRA or whatever, the Irish People's Army or IRA or
The Queen
whatever?
did it. Come on, you know the Queen did it.
Yeah, well, I said, if
Gaddafi
you
to do
notice, I
it.
said they
Yeah,
tried to link it to the IRA.
they blamed it on Gaddafi.
Wow, man, that's fucking weird, Bill.
I was on the same plane. And you know what the movie was? Flying from San Francisco to New York?
Romancing the Stone.
No, Crocodile Dundee.
Oh shit, it's close. So why'd you go to New York, man? That's what was the purpose of your trip to New York?
There was a real estate broker. I gave her a ride. She was hitchhiking and gave her a ride to a hospital to see her brother who was in a coma in Burlingame, California. And yeah, there was some romance, and they had $75 each way to New York City. I said, hell, I'm gonna go to New York City for the weekend.
Wow. And then it got fucking blown up.
Yeah, that same plane. Yeah.
That's ironic, man. That's
I
ironic
walked
how the
from
universe
Central Park,
works.
Staten Island Ferry, and and it was a cold romance. There was no romance. It got close, but it was a memorable weekend in New York. I walked, hung out, went to the Hard Rock Cafe, and went up the Empire State Building, and walked down to the where the boats leave for the Statue of Liberty. I'd already been in the Statue of Liberty in '72 when I was a kid.
Never been there, man. I heard it's impressive to look at it, man, in person.
Oh, I took my 35 millimeter camera, and I went right in between the twin towers, right smack in the middle, and I put it on wide angle, and I laid it on its back, pointed up at the sky, pointed up straight up between the towers, and then I stood there with a tower on either, so it was me and the two towers looking straight up.
Wow. Now
And
don't get
only
me wrong
pictures.
what I'm about to say. I don't condone what bin Laden did, but it goes to show the dirty deeds America does and the
Didn't do
loose
that.
ends they leave all over the world. He was pissed off at fucking America for a reason, not just happenstance.
He didn't
Well,
do that.
I'm not condoning what he did. Don't get me
Bill
wrong.
Hillary and George Soros did that.
Well, now hold on. I'm not, however it all worked out, I'm not
Blamed him.
condoning, but that's called karma, man. That's what happens when America fucks with other countries. I'm sorry, man. It's sad.
What it was is the bankers fucking with us. It was their building. Well, let's blow up our building. It was
Well,
all preset with all the shit to take it down.
you ever watch that movie with Tom Hanks, Charlie Wilson's War?
Me and Tom Hanks were born in the same place the same year.
Okay, well, he did a movie called Charlie Wilson's War, based on true. Granted, it's a liberal view of it, but Russia was attacking Afghanistan, and we backed Osama bin Laden and his people. Well, shit happened, man, and America pulled the fuck out and left them hanging, man. Left them fucking hanging. Used and abused them, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm not condoning what bin Laden did, but that shows the anger. This isn't some insane person that just decided to, what the fuck, I think I'll attack America. No, he had to have a fucking reason, man.
No, what I'm saying, it wasn't bin Laden. It was Lee Harvey Oswald.
It all goes back to the fucking Russians, man. You sons of bitch and redskin motherfuckers.
They always blame them, but it wasn't them at all. They always they blame their enemies for what they do. That's how they get, you know, that's how they stay in power.
Fear.
Huh?
Fear,
Yeah.
fear, protecting
What?
people, keeping them scared and fearful, keeps them in line, man. We're in control. We got you. COVID-19, you get your vaccine yet, Bill?
Fuck no. I was just reading a story about this brain surgeon, some woman that got the vaccine and it just went right to work eating her brain. And he said he'd never seen so much damage from a vaccine.
Wow. Yeah, me neither, man. I ain't taking it. I ain't buying that shit.
The Carnival Cruise Lines, they made all their employees get it, and 20 of the people that got the vaccines got the virus. So it didn't stop nothing.
Well, here in Ohio, there's been ads running, and it's a gleeful, like, happy family playing in the park, and it says, anybody 12 and under is available to get the vaccine at will. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? What the fuck?
You know, I had gone to emergency for a sinus infection in January of 2020. Before there was any virus.
Right.
And that was probably what, you know, and I already had a hydroxychloroquine prescription. They gave me a erythromycin. And so I already had, there was the cure. Boom, done. So I probably already had it, probably immune to it like hell now.
Well, it's just it was just a string of influenza that just happened to be fucking lethal, more lethal than the ones prior, man.
And it's probably just, what killed my parrot.
Well, yeah, yeah. And how many fucking diseases have come out of China in the last, 10 fucking years? The swine flu came out of there. What was that, chicken fucking flu or whatever the fuck that was? It came out of there. What the hell's going on over in China, man?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's going on here. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is this thing here? Oh, do I do the?
I think you need to tune it, man. Tune that motherfucker.
No, I did tune it. I think I tuned it. I used the electronic thing. That string, I think, is out of tune.
Play Frankenstein.
I don't know how to play shit on it yet. I just learned how to tune it. But I got the old yeah.
Making it
Since
talk.
I'm a
Bill.
rock star,
Making it talk.
I figure all rock stars have to have one of those, don't they?
Yeah, they make it talk,
Yeah.
man. Make it talk.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll play a game. See if we can play a game. Where'd it go? It's somewhere here. It must be in that drawer. No, I thought these plastic drawers were okay, but they don't have. When you put fucking weight in them, they fall down through the fucking slot underneath them. That thing is supposed to hold them up.
At least they don't swell, right?
Yeah. Yeah, like name that band. Can you name that band?
That looks like Welcome to the Jungle to me, Bill.
Yeah. Yeah, see how long it took to find that, man. I would have been dead. There was an intruder. Oh, it's crazy.
How's the weather been, man? Hot, cold? You guys getting that fucking rain coming
It's been
through and shit?
rain every afternoon. It get a little rain. Weeds are fucking 3 feet high.
Yeah, I know Mother Nature likes the rain, but man, we've been bombarded here, man, from the east and west.
Yeah, it's been raining a lot more than normal. So I think it's getting close to 40 days. TK Jerome Bauer. Bear, or is that bear like the aspirin? Jay Kitchen. Have you seen that thing on that who's in John Kitchen? The time traveler.
Kitchen?
The time traveler dude. That was a pretty good video. They like took some guy's face and put it on all these old pictures and talked about this time traveler guy that was everywhere. He was kind of like Forrest Gump, you know?
Sounds funny.
Yeah. John Kitchen. Yeah. Remedy this. Who's remedying what? Need a remedy. Yeah, watch the tarot card readers and stuff to try and figure out what's going. And if you watch enough of them, you can see that there's a bunch of them that are saying the same thing, and those ones are pretty much, you know, they're in the right area, you know. There's some saying a lot of wild shit that it's like, I don't live in that ghetto.
Well, I hear a lot of people beating down on Tara, but at the same time, what's that old phrase? If you can believe it, you can achieve it. Well, if you follow these terrors and believe it hard enough, you can achieve its manifestation. You've talked about it many times, Bill.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's for the manifesting. You know, if you make yourself believe it, it'll happen.
Tapping into the universe, man. That's basically what I think it is. You're tapping into source and the universe.
Forrest said he was guided by the hand of God, and the person that found it would be guided by the hand of God. And so you had to be kind of a handy person. No, it was like something drew me there, you know. It
Right.
wasn't the area I was looking. It's something like something got my attention. And I think, and then ha 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 ha. Oh, not doing that, not. This is it.
Everything happens for a reason, man. I live by that. Everything happens for a reason. We are where we're at every second of the day for a reason, man.
Well, you see my lumberjack, didn't you?
Yeah, in the window.
The window, yeah, the wooden lumberjack. He was looking out the window at me. That's Forrest sitting in the classroom looking out the window. And I see someone looking out the window at me, and I go up closer to the window, and there's the fucking lumberjack. I think, oh, fuck. He's been there all that time. I drove past him so many times, and I never looked in the window. The place has been closed and up for sale forever. And there he is.
Well, I've said it, man. I find comfort in knowing I can't change reality, man. I am where I am, experiencing. I've been where I've been, and I'm at where I'm at. I can't change where I'm at. Where I'm at is where the universe wants me to be, man. I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah.
If not, I'm fucked, Bill.
Yeah.
Without that thought, I'm fucking desperate.
Yeah. Well, you know how I came up with the double blazes, right?
Right.
Yeah, because I found some, it looked like a fire hearth, an A shape. There was the alpha and the omega was next to it, the guy holding the tombstone. You know, sitting there, C shape, holding it was like an omega shape, you know, next to the alpha. There was the alpha, omega, and in the alpha, it was like a fire hearth of stones like this. And it had like two fingers in it, like one higher than the other, you know, and it looked like two middle fingers to me. And I said, oh, double blazes, because it had red ochre on it and it looked like a fire, you know? And oh, double blazes. But then that tied in with my father's been busy lighting candles, some of them at both ends. and okay, the guy with the axe, we're looking for the blaze. Well, here's a guy with a single bladed axe. And what do I find? The guy with the double blazes, the double bladed axe. How do you cut a blaze with an axe, right?
Yeah. It cuts both ways, don't it?
You can cut, yeah, you can cut blazes. So it all ties in to get you know, and it's like a lot of the pieces, some of the pieces I picked up after, but I had enough of the pieces that you know, like the Buffalo Cowboy car. That's the bullet comes home. The Buffalo Cowboy car is the bullet.
What was the origination for a double? What was the who fucking came up with the idea of doing a double-headed axe or a double-edged axe? What was the purpose of
it? It was probably so that if you fucked up one end, you got the other blade.
Switch it around, dull to one side and go right at it.
Yeah, you can sharpen it, go all day with a double. Without
working motherfuckers, weren't they? Goddamn working motherfuckers.
Yeah. And what kind of, I mean, I can't use tools without gloves. It'd tear my skin off. You know, man, it's swinging a freaking axe. Well, they had them big saws too.
Yeah, those huge ass 2-people saws. Yeah.
That tree in front of the Thoth figure, the guy riding the ibis, the tree in front of him is 10 feet thick. It's huge. And that's why I call it the tree of life.
Well, think of the years it saw on this earth, man. Fuck. We're talking what, 5,000-6,000 fucking years?
Yeah. It's a place too steep for people to go fuck with, but I went up to it. and he
That's
said,
what kept it safe, Bill. People couldn't get close to it and fuck with it easily, man.
Forrest said to bring gloves, right? And the one reason you want to have gloves is under that tree, everything was covered with sap. Anything you touch stuck to your hand. You know? It was totally all sap under there.
Yeah, that quote from Forrest from Mysterious Writings about 2 gloves and something about British money or some shit, wasn't it? I always took it as a joke to Michael Jackson. Yeah, you're gonna need 2 gloves for this, son. You ain't moonwalking this motherfucker. You're gonna need a pair of gloves.
Okay. I went to my search area one day, and there was a pair of gloves on the picnic table.
Wow.
Red and white work gloves. And I went there another time, and there were 2 sticks with 2 feathers. So somebody was doing some type of, Indian ceremony thing there.
That's unusual, man.
Yeah.
Anything that sticks out and you remember is meant there for a reason, in my opinion. You wouldn't have seen it, and it wouldn't have been there if it wasn't meant for you to see and be there.
Well, right? I got those gloves. I got them right over here in my milk crate, my Gorman. And if you go to Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, you see a giant cow. That's from the Gorman's Dairy. It's a Holstein, just like Forrest had. But her name's not Bessie. Can't remember what they named that cow. It's the cow that's like 25 feet tall, big giant plastic cow.
Wasn't that Borden? Borden milk products took that cow.
Yeah.
As their yeah.
It originated Gorman's Dairy. I have a milk bottle from Gorman's Dairy. And I have caps for milk bottle, Gorman's milk caps. But those are my cups.
I found it interesting. Borden's, we got milk delivered to us back when I was young in the early 60s. And that story about Forrest delivering milk and the naked woman and all that shit. That had to be a hell of a fucking job, man.
Yeah. We had a neighbor lady that would answer the door naked.
Can you give me that address, Bill?
that was in the 70s.
Oh, well.
I'm pretty sure she's gone now.
Well, she ain't going to run away then. What's that address again, Bill?
She's close to Forest age.
Times were different back then, man. They really were.
Yeah. I had an experience today. Another searcher called me, and there was a video playing on Messenger. And it's like, how the fuck is somebody playing a video on And I was blamed for playing the video on Messenger, and I don't know who did that and whatever. And it's like, yeah, somebody looks like somebody's fucking with you. And I said, anybody that talks to me gets fucked with for some reason. And so what you don't want to talk to, you want to disassociate with me, because if you talk to me, they're going to fuck with you to see what I do.
Well, Bill, I have nothing better to do. I'm kind of bored with my life. Bring the fucking on. Come on, people.
I'm getting fucking tested. Dings, wrong ding. the chime. I want the chime in the text message. Oh, what's that guy want now? Oh.
So how's T-Mobile working for you, man? Is it working out better than Verizon?
I feel good.
Oh yeah.
I knew that I would. I feel good.
You see Jens? I'm in the middle, and that's Tyler on the on the right. There's Jens, and I'm in the middle, and then Tyler on the right. Yeah. Do you ever, you know, the people that say they're going to come see you and they never show up ever? And then they,
Right.
well, I'll be there next June. I'll be there next August. I'll be there in October. I'll be there in March, and they never ever show up.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, Judy Nudie said that she was going to show up in my yard. Like, okay, I don't know. I got a bunch of people saying they're going to show up here at my door, but nobody ever does.
We ought to have a Fenbury at your house, Bill, hosted
Yeah.
by you.
Yeah, have a big party here. I need a tractor to clear some weeds out, make more parking. Just a snowplow would do it here, you know, because it's like sand. You just got to scrape the sagebrush off the top of the ground, push it in a pile, and burn it. Am I going to the Fenbury? Well, yes, but I don't know. I was going to go to the Fenbury, but I wanted to bring my girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend, so I don't know if I'll go. And it might be something better than Fenbury by then. Who knows? Is there a Fenbury? Is there? Did
I
they
don't
get
know.
the...
I thought it was canceled.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was canceled. They didn't have the money or something. Forrest Fenn wasn't there to foot the bill.
Something about, I think, wasn't it Jamie? Jamie Jordan was running it, but they backed away and said, no, they're backing away.
Yeah.
Hell, you got 5 acres, Bill. That's enough to accommodate quite a few people.
Yeah. I'm going to be in Denver Monday night.
What's going on in Denver?
I got a doctor appointment Tuesday morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, these appointments like 8 o'clock in the morning. So I can get out of there and I can go over and maybe see the museum a little bit. Except I got my dog with you know, and it's hard to do shit like that when you're dragging your dog around. My sister's up there. I could probably drop him off with her for a little bit.
Buy one of those. My daughter has a Rottweiler, and she bought one of those fucking like vest things that says support dog. No one questions it when they see that vest with support dog, man. They don't question it.
Well, his collar says Jack the Liquor.
Hell, get him one of those fucking, you know, the vest. They look like Kevlar fucking vest type. It says support dog.
But it's got to say something better than that.
Well, I'm telling you, she takes that fucking dog everywhere, man.
Underdog.
The minute people see support dog in red letters on the side, she takes no questions asked, man. She takes that fucking dog in, and she does it on purpose just to like fuck with society, man. It's funny.
Yeah. What do they call? They don't call them sport dogs though. They call them something else. I was just at the post office. went there and got a box there. What's in the box? Oh, I got to inject my B12. It was a box like this big with 3 syringes in it. It was like they could have put them in an envelope with a piece of cardboard so they don't stick, you know. They're already in plastic. Big old box. Because they send me my my B12 is in vials, and they send me the vials, but they don't send the syringe. It's like, how am I going to inject it without the syringe? You do it once a month. Stick myself in the leg.
Snort it. Go old school, Bill. Snort that shit.
No, I have to inject it because my intestines don't I don't absorb it otherwise. So
you got to get it straight into your bloodstream.
I put it right in the muscle,
Yeah,
right in the top of my leg.
Old age, man. Don't you
sit
love
there
it?
with the needle? It's about 5 minutes later. Yeah. I'm going to Fambury. I think I could. I don't know. Let's see. Did the page stop? Has there been things said? No, it didn't stop. Hi, Luli. And Shank. My kid named his second dog. He's got 2 golden doodles, black golden doodles. He named the second one Shanks.
Don't make me shanks you.
Yeah, Shanks, he's a good dog. I think I have pictures of him. I have pictures of him on my phone. I mean, on my Nikon, but not my phone.
Well, the dog my daughter has is a Rottweiler, and he's fucking huge, man. He weighs about 150 pounds, but he's like a little fucking kid, man. He'll slobber on you more than what any harm will ever do to you, man. But he looks so fucking vicious, man. He's just fucking huge.
Uh-huh.
It's how you raise them. It's any dog, man. It's how you fucking raise them.
Yeah. Yeah, what is it? Guide dog? If you put guide dog on it. Or eye dog. I told I told people that Togo was my hearing assistant. He would tell
He's
me
your
what
translator.
He'd scream it in my ear. Oh yeah, okay. I can believe you people. Oh, you can't have a bird in here. You know, you bring them into a bar or something. You know, people bitch at them. There are people that seen the movie The Birds, and they're afraid they're going to have their eyes pecked out.
Don't believe everything you hear in Hollywood.
I took Togo on an airplane, and the lady in the seat next to me, he can't get out of there, can he? Yeah, he can. He'll eat right through them bars, and he's gonna come out and peck your eyeballs out, lady.
You keep it up, lady. He's got his eye on you.
Yeah. and they, like one bar in Daytona, they threw him out, and I said that's only because he was African.
You prejudiced motherfuckers. Should open a lawsuit, Bill.
Because he's African.
You fuckers, man.
I gotta have. I was thinking the same thing. Oh, what's that doing? So, yeah, anything else? Oh, yeah, people don't know what, you know, you put a countdown on Facebook, and it's like you're supposed to be clever and figure it out, not ask me what the fuck it means. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everybody, oh, what does that mean? It's like, it means you're not thinking.
It means life's not a guided tour, man. Figure the motherfucking shit out yourself.
Yeah, you figure out what it means. Some people always say, it's your IQ. No, it's not my IQ. Dropping one every day. Where's the thing I did? I did one for the I did one for tomorrow's. But it's what I figured out from Once Upon a While. That's one clue. What my countdown relates to the second edition of Once Upon a While.
Revisited.
Yeah.
That's unusual. Why would he put out a paperback first off and then revise it months later, man? That was kind of that kind of draws your attention to it, don't it?
Because he didn't have a good enough, he wanted to leave another clue so the person wouldn't be wandering forever. So that the person could possibly put a countdown up.
Dizzy Dean.
That's half of it. That's only 2 D's. The last line of the poem, the last 4 lines all end with D. There are 25 lowercase D's in the poem. No uppercase D's. Let's see if I find another purple one. No, I had a purple one earlier. It must have been from another batch. There you go, straight.
Nice.
Oh. And I got my guy that owns a lot across from me. He's camping over there this week. He comes, I ain't seen him for 2 years. I gave him back his bottle of apple Jack Daniels. It's been here for 2 years. It's too strong for me. That's like Yukon Jack, ain't it? Ain't Yukon Jack an apple?
What's that? Bourbon? Bourbon?
Yeah, or something. Yeah, it's really, it's like syrup.
Here's what I'm working with, Bill.
Can
you say it?
Oh, yeah, yeah, I got the in my Chong's Choice.
Chong's Choice. How can you go wrong with Chong's Choice?
Yes.
You can't.
My Tommy Chong herb grinder.
I've been indulging in Pineapple Express. It's not my favorite, but it goes well with Bud Light. So I'll say that much for it.
I think this stuff, what's this stuff called? I need a freaking magnifying glass to read it. Tropical Cookies and Gold. It's tropical cookies.
So is it fruity? I'm taking it. Is it
It's
fruity tasting?
It smells good.
Yeah.
And they're big colas. Yeah, it's good shit. Colorado, $107 for an ounce.
Wow. Last time I was in Colorado, I spent $100 I bought, and it was the dry shit that they had on sale, right? It's been in the dispensary forever. I bought a half a bag of tangerine kush and a half a bag of cherry diesel. And fucking cherry diesel, my God. It knocked me on my fucking ass. It just made me stupid as fuck.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go to sleep, take a nap.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it. I'm happy sitting right here. I ain't even gonna fucking move, man. I'm good.
You see, I went in there and I said, okay, I'll take an ounce of that stuff, right? And they, because it was like 23% or something.
Right.
And so she weighed it out and she tried ringing it up, and it wouldn't ring up because their inventory told them they only had 15 grams. And so they couldn't sell me 28 grams because they supposedly didn't have 15 grams, but there were still 15 grams in that jar after my ounce. And I said, well, you know what? If it wants to argue with me, I'll just take the whole 15 grams.
Fucking bureaucracy, man. How did bureaucusy get into the dope house?
Yeah, just give me the whole 15 grams. That's like an ounce and a half because that's all that's supposed to be in there. So you got to sell that to me for 15 grams price.
No shit. Fucking bureaucracy, man. It's pretty common sense. Look, I'm not that fucking high. Here it is. There's my money. You got the fucking dope. Sell it to me.
I get 10% off for being a veteran. Veterans get 10% off.
I didn't show my card when I went there. Is that for out-of-state people too?
Yeah. Any veteran.
Shit. They didn't ask me for my card, man. I could have got that bag for 90, man. Fuck.
Yeah, I just found out when I went to Carl's Jr. on the way to go to grandkids' birthdays that I made my order and stuff, and it was $10. And then the woman behind me, and I want the senior discount. And I said, shit, man, I didn't know we'd get one of them. So, next time I'm getting the senior discount at Carl's Jr. I got to remember that when I go to Burger King too. I think I qualify for one. I ain't been asking for my senior discount.
No shit, man. Take everything you can. Fuck. AARP? Hell yes. I got a card.
I gotta get the chat back on my screen. I'm not paying attention. People probably yelling at me. Bill, is the Fen chase over? I've been out of the loop. Yeah, well, it was over in 2017, but it didn't officially end until he died. And then he covets it, and he has rules that go on beyond his death. Even after I'm gone, I can tell you can't remove that tree until it dies of natural causes, like an airplane crash. Hey, Richard. Yeah, see, I wasn't paying attention. But there wasn't a lot said. Couldn't have been much removed.
I've always said I have a hard time like engaging in the conversation and being present and reading the chat. I just have a really fucking hard time doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know how people go back and forth.
I'll go look shit up on the computer and forget have to switch back to the chat screen. When I put the chat on the computer, I turn it big. I increase the font by 100 to 150 in Chrome, and then I open the pop out chat, and it's great big print and easy to see without straining to look at it.
Yeah.
Take up my whole screen. Train's going by. I wonder if no, that's not the Soul Train.
Soul Train.
That's more like the mariachi train. Coming out of Potatoville. You know, Alamosa.
I don't think that's politically correct, Bill.
Well, this is the potato capital of Colorado down here. They grow potatoes around here. Colorado potatoes are great. They're very little starch in them.
Because of the soil content.
Yeah, I guess the soil is like silica, pure silica. You know, the sand dunes are pure silica. There's a lot of silica in here because the mountains are covered with crystals and shit. So that's all. You know, this valley's made of silica dust. Oh. Yeah, and this is for my peace pipe, but it's not staying on there good. So I ordered a piece of tube that'll slide over the tube that's on the stem, and I can glue it in here hard, and it'll mount and it'll seal good. And yeah, it's going to be heavy duty.
You use screens? You use screens in the bowl?
No
screen.
No, it's just I don't put a screen in there because you got to clean it out anyhow. The bowl is stuck down in the eagle claw, comes down to this hole down here, and that's where the steel pipe goes in right there, and so it meets the two corners of the bowl and that meet there. But
try putting screens in it, man, and just changing the screen out or cleaning it, every week, and it'll keep all that shit from dropping down into the fucking main shaft.
Well, most of it catches in the bowl stem, and I got to pull the bowl stem out and clean that, and the rest I got an air compressor, and I can because it's a stainless steel 1/4 inch stainless steel tube going all the way through it. Or it's an 1/8 inch stainless steel tube, goes all the way through the shaft, all the way through. It comes out the other end of the mouthpiece even. So it went from bowl to mouth. And I got this little air compressor because my tires go flat all the time. And so I can get that thing up a bunch of pressure and just blow air through it. It cleans it out real good. You can maybe I should paint my shed with it. Each time I got to clean it, go out there and spray it on that aluminum wall, that'll protect it really, I think.
You ever get desperate, you can go out and light your shed on fire.
I don't know. I'm not going to go dig it up. Ooh. Oh.
Do you anticipate being in that area August 22nd, Bill?
Yeah, I'm going to be around all summer. Toward fall, I might be heading toward Florida this fall. I don't know if I'm going to take my RV or just take the car and leave the RV here for the. I got to take. If I don't take it, it'll get invaded by mice while I'm gone.
Yeah, and people laugh, but those little fuckers do damage, man. They eat up wiring. They destroy fucking everything.
Yeah, the engine. They'll build a nest in your fucking air cleaner.
Yeah.
I had a bus and I had it parked for a year or 6 months. I had it parked up in the forest in Oregon. And when I went to drive it from there into town, into Klamath Falls, it was like 30 miles. And when I got into town, the engine caught on fire because there was a fucking rat nest in front of the carburetor and the heat riser caught it on fire. And so I pulled in the gas station, popped the hood down, and I took the windshield cleaner bucket and poured it on there from the gas station. Pulled into a gas station on fire. And put it out with the windshield washer bucket. It's not as bad as I was at the gas station, the loafing jug at Highway 17 and 160. There's a loafing jug. And I'm standing there pumping gas in my car, and there's a guy pumping gas across from me. And this woman comes up to him. I think she's homeless. She was walking the street. But you got a light? And he said, yeah. And he's pumping gas in his car, hands her a lighter, and she stands right there and lights her cigarette. I'm like, the stupid motherfuckers. Trying to kill us all. And there was a cop sitting in the parking lot, didn't do anything. That's when I made the Giphy of the gas station blowing up. No smoking at the pump. Yeah.
The world never ceases to amaze me, Bill.
Mm-hmm.
Just when you think you've seen it all, nope, you haven't.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting for there's some other things as tarot card readers are saying too. Things that are like, they're saying things and they don't know what they're saying. But I know what they're saying shit that's only this thing, Like they talk about rose-colored glasses. It's like, yeah, I've got the rose-colored glasses. They're not rose-colored. And then a lot of times you watch them tarot card, and they got it exactly backward when they talk about your person and you. It's like, oh, that's I didn't cut anybody off. They cut off the communication, not me. I've tried to communicate. Man, I think if someone wants, I don't know if, people, they're scared to call you. It's like, there's no reason to be scared. There's nothing to be afraid of. Just call, let's talk.
Well, the thrill of the chase made a lot of people hush hush and trickery, and it seemed like it just bred it into their mind to be half-assed and hiding, not deceitful, but not telling the truth.
Not telling the whole truth.
Yeah. It seemed like it bred it, man.
Yeah, well, I still think that there's there are actors. Okay. Are there actors?
I think so.
There are actors. There are actors in the chase.
Yes, I agree with you. I think there are.
Whether they're just a partner, a real partner of it. And the other thing I was going to say the family, if the family thinks that Jack Stoof is the finder, that means the family doesn't know shit. Only the lawyers know.
Exactly. So that's why everyone should leave the family alone, because they're in the fucking dark. In my opinion, they're in the fucking dark.
Jack Stoof just told it. Them being behind Jack Stoof just tells us that they don't know shit.
Nope.
They don't know.
They're out of the loop, man. They have no fucking working knowledge of it.
Yeah, they have nothing to do with it.
They just want it to fucking end, Bill, in my opinion. They're just like, get the fuck out of my life. Enough.
They want it to end as bad as I want it to end.
Yes, even faster if possible.
What do you mean, Bill? What did I say? Actors. Oh yeah, actors. Yes, there are actors. There are people. Some secret agents don't like to be called actors because they're secret agents.
Let's coin the term players. There's players in this game, man. There's players.
Is Sean Connery an actor or is he a real secret agent? I'll bet you he's done work for intelligence agencies.
British, yeah. MI6 or whatever they call them. I'm sure he has.
Just about every celebrity that travels abroad does work for him.
Yeah, well, keeps the best interest. I wouldn't say, let's not say work for them. Let's say it has their best interest of their country in heart. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Why not? Yeah.
They've done something. They've done favors for him.
Sure. That's paid. Yeah. Whether you're British monarch or American, that's what you do, man.
Yeah. And if they're on a mission and they're told to shut up, don't call anybody, don't talk to them, they shut up and don't talk to them.
Well, yeah, that's protocol, man. It's only proper etiquette.
because a real lover would have called me.
I do agree, though. Yes, there's a lot of players in this game, man.
Yeah,
there is. And if you don't think there are, well, then I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know what game you've been playing, but the game I've been playing since 2016 has players in it.
Yeah. Those open up nice. There's that one's open toward the.
Every time I've ever bought roses, they give you that little packet of like stuff to add to the water. I've Googled, man, sugar. If you have sugar, put a tablespoon of sugar when you water them, and they last just the same, man, as that whatever that additive is.
I just poured the bong water out and put water in. They seem to be doing
sugar. Put some sugar on it, Bill. Put some sugar on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Ding. Is it still on? It is. Turn that off. Wally woo. Wally what?
Wally World.
Yeah, Wally World. Actors, yes, there's actors.
I think Wally's an actor.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't know. You know, well, like Wally's real name could be Carl, or it could be
That's my point. I think Wally's an actor. He's been awfully boisterous in the chat.
You don't know which pseudonym is you know, one of the Team Fan. Like the Finder.
Wally reminds me of Leave It to Beaver.
Wally. Yeah, but who was Espinosa? That was Chips, right? Wasn't he in Espinosa? Oh, Estrada. Yeah, I've been making my art. Let me see. Where is that from there? I can get some of them on here. Let's see.
So what's up with that better platform you found, Bill? When you whenever the art transfers, you get a percentage, man. What's happening with that? Anything rolling on it?
Oh, I tried to buy some Ethereum. You know, I guess I got into MetaMask and I got it working. I got a wallet on a MetaMask, but there's nothing in it. And I tried to put some in with my debit card and it failed. It's like, you know, can I use my EBT? No. So, you see this one? This one's cool. See that face?
Right in the middle?
Yeah, the big face. Yeah. That thing.
Why is his eyes closed? His eyes are closed.
Head is like 30 feet tall.
Yeah, his eyes are closed. Why is his eyes closed?
There's other people in his crown.
Heavy as the crown.
It's one eye open and one eye closed because of the light in the dark. They got one eye closed because of day and night. Light and dark. Be of the light. Don't be of the darkness. But see, there's somebody standing here. Oh, zoom. See her arms are crossed in front of her?
Yeah. She looks pissed.
Yeah, but her arms here are other people in her arms. Here's the whole picture. Oh. See, there's other people back there. And this one's a couple embracing each other. They're hugging. She's got her arms around him.
And cue Jack. Jack, where are you? Come on, boy. Come on, Jack.
You hear him at the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta let him in. Oh. Come on. You said, I'm getting a treat. Oh, I'm getting a treat. Okay. Good boy. Pour a cup of tea. Yeah, I think stars are out tonight. There was a big storm blew through, lasted 10 minutes.
You have to have some amazing skylight with little light pollution, man, where you're at.
Yeah. I have a Meade 10-inch LX200 10-inch telescope. That's a 10-inch mirror. Weighs 75 pounds. And where I went up the canyon, the guy up there said he was looking for a telescope, and I thought, I might sell that one cheap because the motor don't work, you know. It's like a $5,000 telescope, but the motor in it doesn't work. So how am I there doing? Yeah, it was last weekend. I guess that was last Friday. I was heading to my because I had a doctor appointment Tuesday because it was a holiday weekend. They weren't open Monday. And so Friday afternoon, while I'm driving down to go see my grandkids, I get a call from the VA that the doctor decided he wasn't going to come in on Tuesday. And so they canceled my doctor appointment.
Hey, lucky you.
Lucky me. I was gonna say, hey man, my legs are swelling up. There's something going with my heart. You need to get me to a cardiologist, you know. And now I haven't seen them. And they made me an appointment for August now. And then again, of course, they can call and cancel that one too.
Do you eat 81 milligram baby aspirin every day?
No.
I've been on that regimen for years, man. Just for
I have indomethacin. That keeps my arteries clear. The anti-inflammatory.
I keep it. Well, it's old age, man. This is how fucking old age thinking is. I keep these and I eat 81 milligram. You know, the baby aspirin. I buy like Dollar General brand. They're like a dollar for 32 a month's worth. But I've the more I've researched it, like heart attacks and strokes. If you eat aspirin on the onset of it, it alleviates the long-term damage and all that. So fuck it. I pretty much, Bill, I have a baby aspirin in my body or close to my fucking proximity at any given moment. It's sad, but yeah, that's the things we do, man.
No,
you got the aspirin around?
My anti-inflammatory, I have to stop taking it a week before any surgery and stuff.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're on other shit. So, okay,
I've already got something that does it. I don't need extras. And I don't like chalky pills.
I'm not on any prescription drugs. So those fucking baby, that's like my lifeline, you know.
Yeah.
Do you want to be a millionaire? Yeah, I want to phone home. I want to phone a friend. Give me that aspirin.
Is that the one that no? Yeah, it puts them on. Let me see. I got some other pictures I just put up, and I got 4,444 people in my singles group
on Facebook.
Yeah, and trying to organize a cruise on Norwegian Cruise Lines for President's Day. If anybody wants to go, talk to call Norwegian and ask for Karen Cruise.
Hell, the more people you guys get together, the cheaper the price, right?
Yeah. Well, the cheaper my price. If I get so many people to go, then I don't have a fee. If I get enough people to go, but if I get it's like I can get one fare taken off for each 16 people that go.
What's the port of call? West Coast or Florida, the Gulf?
Miami, Bahamas.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 3-day weekend. President's Day weekend,
What's that? November,
February
February. That's a good time to go to the
18th
Bahamas.
to the 21st, I think it is.
Fuck yeah, that's a good time to head down south, man.
Yeah, it's a good time to go to Bahamas.
Those cruises are all inclusive, right? Everything you eat and drink is on the house.
Yeah, it's part of the it's free, but you have to pay a gratuity.
Okay.
So it's like your drinks are like $70.
For the whole trip.
$70 in tips is what you got to pay. $70 in tips, and
A
the
night
food
or $70 a night or $70 a trip?
for the cruise.
Oh fuck, I can handle $70 a cruise. Hell yes.
For the alcohol, yeah, it's like $70 for the alcohol because you got to pay
$70
the
a
tip.
night. Fuck. Well, Bill, $70 a night. I feel a hangover coming on.
Oh no, you'd have a hangover each night.
Yeah, if I could spread that 70 out for the whole cruise, hell yeah, I'm in.
But it's like you know you got to get off the boat, not back on the boat at each stop, and unless you just hang out on the boat, you know.
I've heard that they're making any cruise you take, you have to have proof of a COVID-19 vaccine. Is that true?
That expires October 31st.
Okay. Yeah.
So as long as they don't reinstate, if they reinstate it, I'm getting a refund.
Yeah.
Because I'm going based on because I can't have it because I have too many autoimmune problems already. I can't have like that.
Well, besides free will and your own perspective, I mean, yeah. You don't need a passport to go on those either, do you?
No passport. You just need an ID because the one stop is a private island owned by Norwegian. The one stop, and then it stops in Nassau, and you don't have to have just your ID to, yeah. And you can go on the cruise. Yeah, somebody made a comment, just don't pull a fin on us, Bill. We love you. It's like, people, listen here, I will never, ever commit suicide. I'm not Tyler. I'm not suicidal, ever. Ever. I'm not suicidal, homicidal, homicidal.
And you're not a young fucking man, are you?
I just don't take shit from nobody. I take no shit. Yeah, what did I say? I told him I can't stand when people think I would even consider that. No fear porn. Come on, man. No fear porn. You know, Greg.
That was in the chat. That was in the chat, Bill.
No, that was on Facebook.
Oh, I was gonna say I missed that shit, man. I think I would have hopped all over that.
And people think I'm suicidal. No, I have never been and will never be. If you find me at the bottom of the cliff, I didn't jump. I fell. And you probably won't find me at the bottom because I'm going to tie
I was pushed.
on.
Let's not leave out. Don't leave out. I might have been
the edge of the cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this place I know people stop along the river, and this woman 3 years ago, I went to go search, and there's a flowers from somebody had died, and I looked it up on the internet, and she fell in the river because there's this rock people walk out on, and it's totally uneven and shit. And if you drag your feet and you catch your toe, you're going in, you know. But it's like a platform thing, though, you know. And people go out there to stand there and look down in the turning river. And somebody needs to go out there with some chain and some like theater poles, you know, ballards, and a big hammer drill with a big battery, and drill some holes and put a chain, put some posts on it and chains so that people can have something to hold on to, you know. It needs a rail around that rock, because they can't just say people stop there.
Well, maybe they
There's
should
hardly anybody
start
to park.
calling it crawling rock and get people to crawl on their fucking bellies instead of standing up and to look over this is crawling rock, people.
No, when I go out there, I'm very careful I don't get near the edge, and I lift my feet. You don't want to drag your feet on it, because especially in the spring runoff, that's when she went in and just got, you know, hung up in rapids with log jam in the log jam of the rapids, you know. They used my drone video to find her, because I had a video with the drone when the water was low and you could see where the logs were underneath, and that's where they found her. Because I knew the deputy there, because I was a camp host. No, never get vaccinated. Never, ever, ever. Don't bring it up. Oh, never, ever, ever. The only vaccine I get is the pneumonia vaccine, because I've had that a couple times, and that's not good. Twice in 1 year, so they get it about every 5 years. Actors. There aren't how many people chatting. I don't know how many people watching, Street, you know?
It says 7.
Oh. Somebody
I
else
called
decided
Wallet.
to stream. I bet Candy's on.
I know Susie does Fridays. She's probably still rambling on.
I saw her thing had no views and there wasn't anything else. Oh, well. Well, they don't have anything.
Well,
Not if they can't figure out what to.
Well, even you can go on anytime you fucking want, man. It's a free world.
Yeah. Street. Look up Dizzy Dean and on Wiki, and tell me if you see a nearby clue.
On Wikipedia.
Yeah. Oh, it's right there. We just search in Google. It's first line.
I Googled it, man, and Wikipedia came right up. Has cardinals, a bat with 2 cardinals. Dizzy.
Fuck that. Look at the date. Look at the date. Look at the date.
Hannah Dizzy Dean, also known as Jerome Herman Dean, was an American professional baseball
you skipped
pitcher.
the date. You skipped the dates. You skipped the dates.
Oh, born January 16th, 1910 in Lucas, Arkansas. Died July 17th, 1974, Reno, Nevada. Number 17, St. Louis Cardinals pitcher, Hall of Fame induction, 1953.
Number 17, July 17.
Oh, shit. He died the same fucking date as his number, and wow, that's weird.
Okay, 717, right?
Right?
21. 21 divided by 3, what do you get? 3 sevens. So you already got 2 sevens. You add the 3 more sevens. Does 5 sevens beat a royal flush?
Yes, it does. If you have a
You've been
joker,
playing a game of cards.
if you have a joker, do you have the joker, Bill?
Yeah. Yeah, I got
Also
the
known as the wild card.
and guess what? Guess what the Joker's riding? A bicycle.
The question I have then, Bill, is it built for 2?
Huh?
Is that bicycle built for 2?
Yeah, I don't know. No, not on the card. There's just one Joker on it. The other card, it has it just says bicycle card company or something. But
Yeah.
but the thing that there you can get out of that date 7/17/21, you can get 5 sevens. The 3 that go into the 21 and the 7 and the 17. And his number was 17. And what is the 17th letter of the alphabet, Mr. Street?
I'm not sure. What is that, Mr. Gorman?
Well, I'll give you a clue. If we typed out the question and the answer, what would it say the question was?
Let it build for dramatic effect.
What have you heard about during all of Trump's thing? What letter did you hear about all that time? What is the highest intelligence rating?
I'm not sure. What is that, Bill?
The highest intelligence clearance is Q. Q is the 17th letter of the alphabet.
Well, then I have questions.
So there, we've just tied the chase into Q. Through Dizzy Dean. Through Dizzy Dean.
So it leads to a quest. Q.
Yeah, the Q. Yeah, Q ends it. The quest ends. Quest to cease. Oh, you know, you got to smoke good shit to think of that stuff.
Pineapple Express here. I'm running on all cylinders, but they're kind of slow.
I have tropical cookies.
I'm trying to go sugar free, man. All natural pineapple.
Oh.
I'm going to grab a beer, Bill. I'll be right back.
These are nice to have. They smell good too. Yeah, yeah. I try to give her hints to get a hold of me. Nothing seems to work. It's unbelievable to me. Yeah, you know, that's one thing. When somebody dumps you, they don't want to come back because they think you got somebody else around, and I don't got nobody else. I've been you know, who knows how long this will last.
What will be, man. I take solace in knowing the universe is
Well,
going to give me whatever is in front of me, man.
the way I see it, she comes with the treasure. It'll all happen at the same time.
Well, then
You
again,
know,
that
you know,
what
when
is
things
one?
are going great, the person just doesn't cold turkey stop talking to you. You know,
Right. It would depend on what a person's definition of treasures is, right? Yeah.
yeah. You know, even with the interruption, there's it's like, okay, you gotten that out of the way. I hope by now. If you haven't, then yeah, I'd have to give up. That yeah. But you know, it's somebody got to open up. My phone's on.
Well, Bill, let me ask you this. If it was a choice between the treasure chest and true happiness, which would you choose?
Um,
And
well,
true happiness, I'm meaning a
right
road.
now, neither of them are there.
This was a hypothetical, man.
The treasure ain't calling or messaging me either.
Well, it might be it might be the old thing. Money can't buy you love, man. Money can't buy you shit, really.
People like my hat for the mammoth on there. He had Forrest one of them mammoth pins. Told him it's for his fishing hat. Wally says choose the chest. Which one?
See, I would choose happiness.
No, see, the fairy tale, you get everything. You don't have to choose. And then there's the happily ever after, you know, that's how it works.
Right.
You know, you don't manifest it half fucking way.
You want all or fucking nothing. If you're going to manifest something, you have to manifest all or nothing, damn it.
Yeah. You just make it all appear. And that's what the whole thing has been. And then did my thoughts that I had years and years ago cause him to do that somehow?
Right. Wally in the chat says happiness is overrated. Well, Wally, then I have this to say to you. You've never been happy. Just saying.
Oh. No, I guess not, because only a happy person would know that they don't need no fucking vaccine.
Yeah, he was hooked on that vaccine, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. You might get a vaccine if you are paranoid. What else? What are other reasons you might get a vaccine, Street?
I can't think of any other reason, Bill. Paranoid
Or
forced
or mentally incompetent.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to go back to Wally and his happiness. Happiness is overrated. I can't fucking believe you said that, Wally. I can't.
Goes
Who
to-
in their right fucking mind would say happiness is over fucking rated, man? That makes no. That's like an oxymoron, man. That makes no fucking sense to me.
Oh,
Sorry, Bill. I just
Yeah.
had to fucking. What the fuck is that, man? Happiness is overrated. What the fuck? I called Wally an actor. I think we got an actor in. I think we got a player in the chat,
Well,
Bill.
well, we know Wally isn't Tyler because Tyler has a whole
No,
and
Wally thinks more
Wally's
coherent
broke.
thoughts. Yeah, Wally's coherent in his thoughts. It's definitely not Tyler.
Hi, Melinda. You going on the cruise in February, Melinda? Yep, anywhere near Alamosa, I'll meet you at the SLV Brewery or the Colorado Farm Brewery for a beer. I'm be in Denver Monday night. Happiness is not overrated. Well, the best part is to be happy when there's no reason to be. If you can be happy when there's no reason to be, you're doing something right.
You've learned the secret to life, man. That is the secret to life. If you can be fucking happy for no goddamn reason, surprise.
Yeah. Cancel out the darkness with the light.
Yep.
We Oh, that's loud. I gotta take it outside and see if my neighbor can hear it half mile away.
You don't have it hooked up to an amplifier, do you? That's just going off the pure strings. Oh shit, it is hooked up to a Fender? Hot damn. Well, hell, Bill, you done showed that. And play us a tune, man. Come on.
I don't know how to play it. I got
Come
it. So
on, give it a try, damn it. How you gonna learn? Give that motherfucker a twink.
I can only play with it. I can't play it. And I posted on Facebook since I don't have a girlfriend, I needed something to play with, so I got this thing.
That sounds like a logical deduction to me, Bill.
Yeah, I don't know how to play it. We could play with it. See, I don't know what I'm doing. Turn the knobs all the way up. Is that how you do it? Okay, that's enough noise because that's all that is. I can't hear you guys when I do that.
I thought you were going to break into Jimi Hendrix, man. All along the watchtower or something.
Yeah, and while you're playing with it, you hit the switch and then it's crackling and making noise. And I don't know what I'm doing with it yet. I'll figure it out. It's a little. Ooh.
That's a classic look, man, to it. That's classic 60s fucking look, man, guitar.
It's a Stratocaster.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I could do the.
There's a request from chat, Bill. They want you to play Purple Haze.
More likely to get some Hawaiian stuff with this little tube thing, you know. Yeah, nothing good there. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I got some picks. Do it like my buddy Harold.
There you go.
Wow. Do that again. Yeah, I had to figure out. I had to watch a video to figure out how to work that bar, how that thing, what it does.
Man, you can learn anything. Fucking YouTube, man. There's videos to teach you anything on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll get it figured out. Check on me in a year, see where I'm at.
Yeah.
Oh, and the ball of string? What's a baseball?
String.
It's a ball of string with skin on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna save my electricity and stop that humming amp. But it was all used equipment. And there ain't a mark on that guitar. I have a moderator that's going to teach me how to play guitar. There goes the answer. What? Yahoo down.
Yeah, I don't know why it held their message, man. It says Yahoo,
because
get
it has a
down to.
link.
Huh?
Because it has a link.
Oh, I just noticed it popped up. This message was held for review, and then it says Yahoo, get down, Bill. I'm like, what the fuck was that held for?
Is that something you search on YouTube? Oh, he's talking about my guitar playing, maybe.
Yeah, he was talking about it. Basically, he's giving you like rock on symbol, right? The rock on, the M, and saying Yahoo, get down, Bill, rock on, and it fucking helped. Well, like you said, maybe they thought it was trying to put like an email or something.
Link. They thought it was a link. Yeah, is it a problem? Yeah. Whoopi plays bass. They got a 5-string. He got a new 5-string bass. I met Greg Chiquisco. That's Jefferson Starship, White Rabbit, Greg Chiquisco. Devil horns. Where is the devil horns?
That's the Rock On. Ronnie James Dio started that, man. Melinda, Elf. Elf. I got turned on to Elf in the early 70s, and it was Ronnie James Dio. The first
did Rock On.
Yeah. He started that. They call it the Devil Horns or whatever. That's Rock On. Yeah. Ronnie James Dio.
Yeah.
Hell, he played with Led Zeppelin, or not Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath for a while, but he was phenomenal on his own.
Hey, Indy. Atlantic. That's a record out, cover, label. Atlantic, right?
Yeah, Atlantic Records.
Yeah. They must be based in New York or Atlanta.
I'd say they're East Coast, man. They're East Coast.
I set up the network for Criteria Studios, Miami. That's where they recorded Eric Clapton, Slow Hand, Hotel California, the Eagles, and the Marleys were there when I was there hooking up the network.
Yeah, Bob was already dead, right?
Yeah. I met his wife, talked to his wife in the parking lot.
I think it's his 2 sons, right? Isn't 2 sons involved?
Ziggy was there. I worked there in 1999.
Yeah, I think he has 2 sons that kind of picked up the torch and ran with it after he passed.
Yeah, Ziggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ziggy was playing. That's when I was there setting up the network. That's where I met Bob Marley's wife, widow. Only talked to her about a minute. Doors and Billy Idol, yeah. And, I like the Mavericks. You heard the Mavericks? Tonight the bottle let me down and left your memories hanging around. Couldn't drink enough to forget about you. Damn bottle let me down. And then there's Stepping Westward. Why are you haunting me?
Jim Morrison was a fucking a train wreck, man. He was a lyrical genius poet, but he was so consumed in his own fucking brain that he just overindulged and killed himself, man. He's one of the 27 Club.
Yeah.
Him, James Dean, what the fuck's her name from oh shit.
Yeah, I seen David Bowie at the McNichols Arena.
Who was the female that sang Me and Bobby McGee?
I can play. I got a White Wedding one I can play.
I'll tell you, when I first hit the Philippines in '83, Billy Idol's White Wedding and Huey Lewis and the News, both their CDs had just fucking dropped, or albums back then, and White Wedding was on it, man. White Wedding. Every fucking bar you went to in the Philippine Strip was playing Billy Idol White Wedding or Huey Lewis and the News, I Need a New Drug. You couldn't get away from those in '83. Yeah, Janis Joplin. There you go. 27 Club, man. Actually, I think Marilyn Monroe Correct me if I'm wrong, people in the chat, but I've been drinking tonight, but I think Marilyn Monroe was one of the 27 Club. Actually, Atlantic Coast, Billy Idol. I just got a pop up on my YouTube. He's on tour, man. He's going to be playing. I think.
Billy, yeah. That's
like
one
county
neat.
fairs.
That's one worth going to.
Billy Idol.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was in my opinion, he was a crossover in British punk.
About an hour's worth of live music on the Birdland Show.
Hey, what do you want? Some smoke? Hey, I got some dynamite to make the flower tops, man. If it wouldn't do it, that's like, let the roller man a joint. None of the ambassador hitting on this blunt pumping rhyme. I put the fire to the fatty and took this all wrong. Best thing I do is put my stones long shot, moving like a loose nigga, crocodile, Rastafari. Let the one stop. Double point product as I pass a microphone to you. Smoke them if you got him, if you got him. Smoke them if you got him, if you got him.
Smoke them if you got them. I thought I had more of their music on there. I guess I don't. Are you smoking one now? The street turned his microphone off.
What?
I thought you turned your mic off.
No, I only turn it off when I cough after I take a hit. I don't want to be presumptuous or rude.
Yeah. No, I have a few songs that are from my friends, bands I know. There's their music, and there's I don't get copyright strike for, because they're people I know. But they have one that's called White Wedding. And I thought it was on there. Artist. 16 songs. Yeah, I knew I had it somewhere here. Okay. Do. Huh. What Chuck Chase told me. Got the way 12 gauge soul. Phone up. There it is.
We're taking requests. Seriously, what do you want to hear?
White Wedding.
What's that?
White Wedding, man.
Fellas.
I had to put that on my phone. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
I don't remember the words to White Wedding, Greg. How do you help me out with that? It's a white wedding that I created. Take you home to the back end. Do it like that, upside down. Matter of fact.
Do it like bats upside down.
Hey, Billy, give me another pastrami. all the way. Yeah. I'm just there. I'm thinking my head going along with the whole program. Yeah. It's a white web song. We want to do another one. Come on.
So yeah, this is a band from Seattle, the Hungry Crocodiles. They played my sister's bar. There. Oh, got to get back to my thing playing that and stop it. Ah! There. Ugh, that was White Wedding, y'all.
That's one you don't need a marriage license to listen to.
Yeah, you don't know. or a gel. Neither one. There. There we go. Oh, artist. There we go. Get the rest of the album on my phone. There's one I need on my phone, right? Need that whole album on my phone. To there. And we don't need that one. And we don't need that one. And because I just did that one, I don't need that one. I just need the rest of them. Copy and paste. Is it down there? Yeah, I just passed it up again. See, you hear that beep?
Yeah.
That means my lead acid batteries are, that's the inverter beeping that it's 11 volts. And so I unplugged my computer and the CPAP from that inverter, and I plug it into my 1,000-watt inverter on my 2 lithium batteries, and that'll run everything until like noon.
A hell of a lot better than what you had before, man, with those
Yeah.
fucking regular batteries in the steps.
Yeah. Before I got that, I'd be dead now, but now I turn that on and it'll go till about noon.
So
But
hell, you don't have to start your generator up very rarely anymore then, do you?
No, only to run the air compressor to fill my tires.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
slowly.
I haven't bought gas for the generator for 2 or 3 months. That
So
saves a lot of money.
those new batteries are fucking paying for themselves in the long run, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they're on the solar panels. There's my stimulus: batteries and solar panels.
The gift that keeps giving. Way to
Yeah.
shop, Bill. Good.
Yeah.
Cheerio, Bill. Way to shop.
Yeah.
When I'm out in the van, I have all my AA and AAA batteries for all my like bullshit, radios, lights and shit. I have rechargeable batteries, and I have an inverter that I hook the charger up to. Like, it's kind of ironic. I'm charging rechargeable batteries with solar panels. I always laugh. I'll be out in the middle of fucking nowhere and just start laughing like, son of a bitch, this is fucking nice, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the and you know that they're real. The two batteries I got stuck together in the
Yeah.
inverter. It's like bring these two pieces and I've got electricity anywhere I want.
Yeah.
I can run a drill or you know, because that thing will run a bicycle like one of them will run a bicycle like 40 miles. So two of them should run a drill for quite a bit. 1,000-watt inverter on it. Message Junior. Where's this? There's one on here. It's like, what the fuck? Well, you heard of Bloodstone, right? You heard of Bloodstone?
The band?
Yeah.
No.
Natural High. Well, this song is Can't Get No Blood from No Stone.
Oh yeah.
Is that an older band, Bill, or what era is that?
91.
91?
Yeah. Grunge. Here we go. You'll like this one.
Oh, that's ringing. Once again, the knucklebone.
There was one. Was that it? Which one? Let's see. Yeah, this is it. These. I don't know if this is a band. My sister had one band played in her bar, and the guys came out on stage, and all they had was duct tape over their privates. And in the middle of the show, they tore their duct tape off.
Anything that sells, man. Anything that sells tickets, fuck, have at it.
Well, what do you want? Some smoke? Hey, I got some dynamite to make it.
Yeah. So yeah, I have one video. I did the Smoke 'em if you got 'em, and I did a collage of pictures. I got that up on. It's on my YouTube. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. The Hungry Crocodiles. Yeah, I was looking for this one, but I don't know where the fuck it is. what the fuck the title is. I think it was at the end of, no, it wasn't. It's at the end of one of the songs.
Richard in comments said lion, tigers, and beats. Oh my.
Beats. Lions, tigers, and beats.
Yeah, like beats music. Lions, tigers, and beats. Oh my. He later corrected himself and said bears, but beast was funnier, man. That was fucking hilarious, Richard. We're on the Yellow Brick Road tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friday. It's Friday. You ain't got a job. We're gonna get you high.
Is it? There it is.
We're taking requests. Seriously.
That's why I said, what the hell was that, right? Did you catch that? You think I get a copyright strike on that?
I didn't hear it, man.
You didn't hear it?
No.
Really?
Did it say their name or something?
It's the one before White Wedding. Let me see. What is the one before White Wedding? Flashlight. Oh. No, that isn't what it was. Oh. Not that one. Is that it? Yeah.
That's what I call trash mouthing, ain't it?
Yeah, I was like, what?
What the fuck was that shit?
Yeah, just some band playing around with a microphone, I think.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get copyright for that shit, man.
Yeah. I think it was it was illegible. I can't tell what they were saying.
I don't know what the fuck that was, but I liked it.
That one's called Ask Mike. But there is what Chuck Chase told me.
Hell yeah. Spit that shit, Bill. Spit that shit.
Yeah, that was old shit from the 90s. Back in 91, I worked up at Back Island in near Ketchikan, Alaska. It's a island. It's a 10-mile boat ride to go to work and come back from work each day. And we had a Navy boat with no markings on it that we took out there, a 25-foot Boston whaler with two 400 horse outboards on it. And we do like 70 miles an hour on the water getting out to the island. We do circles around the Greenpeace boat and stuff. But my job was to hook up the kitchen equipment.
Are you telling me you guys were fucking with Greenpeace? Is that what you just said? You run around Greenpeace's boat?
Yeah, we do circles around their boat. Because they were up there protesting. Yeah.
Whaling, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I guess the guy driving the boat, I think he might have been one of them intelligence type of people. You know, it was one of them intelligence type of boats we were on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a Navy, it was a submarine testing place.
Yeah, someone with intelligence had to be operating that fucking boat.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the boat we were on. The guy fired me. He fired me because I knew that he slept with an Eskimo, and his wife showed up in town the next day. And he was afraid I'd tell his wife that he slept with an Eskimo.
The good old days.
Either that or he's pissed off at me because somebody showed me this trick. You take like a $20 bill and you write your name on it, right? You write your name on it, and then when your friend goes to the bar to buy a drink, and then they put their money back in their pocket, you reach down and pick up the 20 that you dropped on the floor. Oh, look what I found, and put it in your pocket. They get pissed off. And he pulled it out. No, I was just playing a joke. And see, it's got my name on it. It was mine. It wasn't yours. And the guy didn't believe that it was really my 20. And when you play a joke like that on somebody who's a, you know, secret agent, it pisses them off. Pranks to play on secret agents. So that'd be a good movie, huh?
Yeah. Inside the Loop.
Yeah. A movie. Yeah, people fucking around with it. Get that guy that was in the movie where the guy with the big nose, the blonde guy. You know what I'm talking about. I Spy, was it I Spy or Mission Impossible?
I can't think of his name. I was going to say Owen Wilson, but no, his is crooked.
Yeah, him.
Owen Wilson. Yeah.
Is he still alive?
I don't know, man. He fucking hit it hard and heavy. I think he got into hallucinogenics there for a while, or pills, man. He kind of fucking like him and Joaquin Phoenix, right? They kind of drifted off into that fucking deep drug shit. I don't know what the fuck those two were doing, man.
Yeah.
Joaquin came back and did the Joker. Did you see how thin he was? That's not from working out, people. That's from drug addiction and fucking substance abuse. I'm telling you. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. Yeah. Granted, he's a phenomenal fucking actor. He gets into his part, but goddamn.
Just look at Buck Cherry.
Yeah. Look at that motherfucker, man. Yeah.
I got no autograph on a CD.
There's no way that motherfucker. He's in it.
Met him at Virgin Records in Orlando.
Yeah, there's no fucking way. He's in his middle 40s. There's no fucking way a middle 40-year-old looks like fucking that from normal life, man. No, that's fucking drug addiction, people. I call them pillheads, man. Whatever you want to fucking call them.
They're high, so they don't eat.
No, they don't have to, man. What price glory, man? What's your price of happiness?
Yeah.
You know, I went out partying when I first hit the Philippines in '83. I went out partying. My first night on town was with the Master Sergeant. Well, they called him the uh, uh, Ma- he was the chief petty officer. He was the chief petty officer of the command. And we went out
How
partying
many
with him.
names are there for a master sergeant?
Yeah, I was when I said master sergeant, I'm like, what the fuck am I talking about? That's Army. No, it was chief petty officer of the command. And he'd been in the Navy for like 20 some years. Long story short, we're sitting in this bar at 4 o'clock in the morning, fucking trashed, Bill. Trashed. I'm some fucking hick from Ohio, man, cornfields, fucking trashed. And he said, watch this, gentlemen. I don't have any money. We're out of money. I'm going to get us free drinks. And he looked in the bar. He stood up on the fucking bar and said, I'll bet any of you motherfuckers in the bar, my cock hangs lower than my fucking knee. Any of you. And the money came up, you know, Marines and all the motherfucker. He had a tattoo. He's like, got the money up. He winked at us all and says, yeah, we're going to be drinking till 5, 6 in the morning. You guys good? Pulled up his fucking pants. He had a tattoo of a fucking cock hanging below his knee. You know, a chicken cock. It's my first lesson in the real world, man. Holy
That's how
shit.
you got to be chief.
Yeah, I was thinking, Jesus Christ, that's why you're the fucking chief. God damn, good for you.
Well, Forrest always made sure and wore clean underwear because he didn't want to end up like the wooden Moses with a brown spot in his ass.
There you go. You don't want to go to the morgue with fucking shitty shorts on.
All you gotta do is look at the backside of that wooden Moses. Now, you see that big brown knot in his butt, and that's why Forrest made the crack about wearing clean underwear. He didn't want to die like Moses with shit in his pants. And people don't. Oh, Forrest wasn't a joker like that. Oh, sure he was.
Has anybody ever read the Thrill of the Chase book, a memoir? You goddamn right, that motherfucker was a joker. God damn.
Somebody ought to go through the book and pull out all the jokes.
Holy shit. Fuck. Let's look at this. He's a fucking young man running off in the middle of summer across basically running away from home at night, right? He's running away to go fucking watch some gypsies dancing fucking around a fire. What the fuck? And you don't think you don't think he's a joker? God damn.
What that street, you know, back in them days, you could go to Hawaii and see the hula girls and they didn't have tops. Do you think these gypsies were topless? And that's why he was hiding under the
yeah, come on, man. I mean, think about this. God, every story he tells is
okay. In the Forrest Fenn movie, the gypsies will be topless.
They were in his imagination.
And then everybody will get it. Then they'll get it.
Yeah. Any teenage, yes, come on. I'm a male, you're a male. Teenage, yeah, they were fucking topless dancing around that fucking bar.
He said that cock below his knee was a rooster.
Yeah. Huh? Yes, Hooli, it was a tattoo of a cock, a chicken cock, hanging below his knee. It was a tattoo on his leg. That's how he made chief petty officer of the command, because of that move. That's how smart that man was. And we drank the rest of the night from probably 3 in the morning till, I don't know, 6, 7.
Yeah. The Marines all had to leave because they all put their money up for it, right?
Yeah, you know these cocky young motherfuckers. Oh, my dick's longer than your motherfucker. My dick hangs below my knee. You want to bet me? Bring up the fucking money. Yeah, he milked it, man. It was a work of art, man. I just sat back. Like I said, I'm a young 19-year-old farm boy from Ohio. I'm like, this guy's this is the wizard, man. This motherfucker's a wizard from the Wizard of Oz. Look at the shit he's fucking doing here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. You know, well, I won't talk. I won't go on to that subject because it leads to the other subject. And you know, my book about the case is gonna. The title of my book is gonna be Kevin Bacon Sucks. 2 degrees of separation in the hunt for Forrest Fenn's treasure. He had to use 6 degrees of separation. I can do it in 2. Because all that art is on rock walls. No, did he say Rockwell? I said rock wall. Okay, so what's the difference there? 1 letter?
A well or a wall.
Right, Rockwell. It was that artist, but I found art on rock walls. So Rockwell even stole his name off of the rock wall.
Either that or the well spewed its wares on a wall.
Yeah. Oh, I found some interesting stuff today. It's on my computer and on my phone. I tried going through the phone. I mean, the camera, the battery went dead. But yeah, there's this one wall. There's an elephant, and there's like 5 people, and it's obvious they're art of people standing there and shit. And rocks are sculpted. It's a pile of people and shit. And that's why it's not on the map. That's why it's not a popular place. They don't want people to see it. Because once you see it, you're like, and then you go looking for more of it, and then you all of a sudden you're like, holy shit, there's a lot of it. Guess I could I got that hooked up still. I can get some of the pictures from today on my phone. I guess I could put them on the phone that I'm using and do a screen share. Because I got a whole lot of really good pictures today. The new camera just does so much better than the old 200 millimeter, because a lot of pictures I'm taking at 500 and 600 millimeter and getting stuff far away. I don't have to go hiking out to it.
A lot better clarity, right?
Yeah. That. I'm copying some off my computer to copy it onto the phone that I'm streaming with. Plug in that. There's so much in these, and it's so obvious. Get that big head. Big head. I shouldn't say that. This is a family channel. It's a rock head. That.
Is big head sometimes is that politically incorrect now?
Big head?
Yeah, big head.
Like Big Head Todd?
Yeah, is that politically incorrect to say now?
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow, I didn't get that. I didn't get that email, man. I'll make note of that.
Uh-huh. Where's the one, the rock standing up? Where is she? Oh, there's a cool I took like 600 pictures today. So, but I'm not going to show you that, man. I have picked out a few, you know. So what I show, I have a whole lot more than what I show. And I really need to just bring my laptop down to the damn news station and say, look at this shit. Put it on the phone. And uh-oh. Is there anything in there? No, nothing in that folder. Wow. Because I got that folder on my other phone. Yeah. So I can about go there. It's all copied. And I do a share screen. Oh, gallery. And there's one that says Nikon there. Okay. See now, look at that. You got to be able to see the faces and people standing across there.
Well, Bill, I'm not drunk enough not to see them.
This is ancient art. You see the big, she got something on her head. I don't know what it is, but there's a face off the backside of her, and they're all just all over. These rocks down in the bottom were stuck in there, planted in there, and that's why there's a face right there in the middle.
That looks like a foundation. That looks like a foundation, Bill.
Yeah, I think there's a room behind that wall. I don't know how to get to it. But I think
It
there's some
definitely looks like
space.
a foundation they built off of.
Yeah, yeah. It's I think the same area. Yeah. See, and that's her arm coming up over the rock. And there's a face behind her face. You see the face, half of the face behind her?
Up above her or off to the left
To
of
the
her?
right, or to the right of her, I think it is. There might be a left. I don't know if what's showing on your screen. Mine's forward looking. That's not. He's smiling. There's people up here. I mean, that's what the freaking treasure hunt is about. This ancient shit he wanted Indiana Jones to fucking find it. The rock walls. Look at them, all them across there. It's people. It's people. People in the rocks. See his face down here in the bottom? White face, dark hair. That face on that rock. It's 14,000 years of sitting out in the sun. You know?
That's the set. That looks like the same face on the plastic of the chest that the picture was with the plastic bags. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, Bill. I'll
Yeah.
send you a picture. Hold on, give me a second. I'm going to send you a picture of a plastic bag in the chest, post find, that looks just like that fucking face, man.
Yeah. There's people sitting in the bottom of that and standing or going across, and you see the guy's face there, and it's his back and his legs down here. There's people down in there. It's crazy. But there are faces hiding in there that, you know, and there's stuff growing on it, hiding some of it. That's a big head. Yeah, you know, it's a guy with brown hair, white face, beady eyes. Coyotes are out there.
Is that why Jack's giving it hell?
Yeah, that's why Jack's getting excited. He wants to go out and fuck with them. He's always, let me out, let me out. This is my friends.
Yeah.
I got some girlfriends in that pack.
It's Friday night. I ain't got a job. Let me run.
Yeah. That big face. Now look at her. You know, that, see the woman's face right in the middle? She got brown hair.
Where's her eye?
Those are her eyes. Those are her eyes. The two dark spots.
Okay, so her head's tilted to the right a little bit.
She's got brown and white on her face, or orange and white, kind of. And her mouth is down here. That's her mouth. She's got curly hair. She got big hair. I see her every time I go out there. I know exactly where she's hiding. Look at this. This guy, he you know, that rock there. That's a face right in the middle. That's a big head on that guy. And then he's got an arm coming down, and I think some of these are elephants back here. Do you see that face?
Yeah.
I got to animate him, make him talk. I want to know what he has to say.
Those are probably what, 40 foot high, 50 foot high out
That
in
one
nature.
wasn't. Some of these are. Yeah, you see the trees.
Yeah, that's what I'm basing it on. These are pretty massive rock formations.
Look at that. See the face on that?
What's that shit all over his lips, man? What's he got? Gangrene on his lips?
Lichens, and it's just, that's why I say there's stuff growing on it that distorts it, you know? You got to be able to see through you got to see through the erosion and all that shit.
I see a goatee, or he's got some green shit growing on his fucking.
There's somebody laying down there across behind her or something too, and I think that's a woman, and the guy is this other one back here. He's back here. See his face? He's sideways, laying down. Look, there's a face underneath here looking up. That's a face looking up into that crack. There's even a. That's a neat one. These are two faces in the middle facing each other. One on the left is easier to see. Now this, see, there's a guy laying, these are people laying horizontal up there. And other people sitting on them or, you know, it's weird. And there's inside here. There's figures sculpted in there. See,
Bill, I'd like to make note, QAZ, I don't know how the fuck you pronounce it, says, does any of these people have jobs? Well, I'd like to comment with that. I fucking surely hope not. Anybody that wastes a job for 50, 60 years of your fucking life and it beats you down and then you fucking finally retire and you're too beat down to enjoy it. God, I hope you fucking quit.
QAZ?
Yeah, I hope you quit your QAZ. If you're idiot enough to believe the fucking daydream of it.
If you're dumb enough to ask somebody retirement age if they have a job, you're pretty dumb.
Yeah, well, you keep working out there, QAZ, to pay our fucking taxes. Thank you, young man. You have at it.
If it wasn't for some of the fiber optic networks that I built, you wouldn't even be texting anything on the internet.
Well, just the whole premise of it, Bill. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but how dare you, man? You equate a person's equity as far as if they can formulate money and work for a job. What a fucking asshole, man. Yeah, you are pretty. He says I'm pretty dumb. Yeah, you are. I'll agree with you on that. You are pretty fucking dumb. Sorry, Bill. Continue.
Yeah, this one here. Look at this one. See? Is that like a pregnant woman?
He's been drinking a lot of beer. She's been drinking.
I'm wondering what the things in front of the person is. There's a person standing in the back, but is that one of them things in front of a small elephant? Is that the one thing on this side is an elephant? See, the trunk comes down and sweeps back, or a mammoth?
I think the person right next to her, the head right next to her, is her husband with these big jowls. Thinking,
oh, he's laying down in front of her with his head on her lap.
Yeah,
huh?
He's got big old jowls. Thinking, what the fuck? We can afford another baby.
Yeah, yeah, and that's probably their baby on the other side. The thing there. Is that like a seal on there? Is that a seal?
Or Wolverine, one or the other.
There's a face on that rock. But, yeah, there's a lot. That's the one I wanted to. We were looking at this one here was interesting, and I moved it and see. There's a lot of neat shit in there. But they sculpted all this shit. You know, it may have been natural, but they helped it. Somebody helped it along because there's way too many freaking faces. I've climbed on some of them. And that's a little room in there. There's a little room right in there. But, oh, you see what that is? That's a hand. Those are fingers wrapping around. And so if that's a hand, where's the head?
Folded backwards. It looks like it's folded all the way backwards, looking up at
Yeah.
the sky.
But there's too much. It's not all natural. Seas.
Well, hell, Bill, on this one, I got to pull an old Mae West. Is that a cavern there, or you're just happy to see me?
What down in that, down there
Yeah.
behind that bush? There might be
Yes,
a little
behind the
cave in
bush.
there.
Pull the bush back. Is
Yeah,
that a cavern I see, or is that an open cavern I see, or are you just happy to see me?
These rocks, I took the picture from like 500 yards away. These rocks were across the field. There are, you know, there's flowers.
What's the distance, Bill?
About 500 yards.
That's a pretty good jump, man. The clarity's real good.
That rock, I was about half a mile away from when I took that picture. See the brown guy, these guys over here on this side? That's like the Trilogy of Terror monster guy.
Yeah, his face is kind of demented, ain't it? One eye's above the
long.
other.
Yeah.
He's got that nasty sneer. What the fuck?
Yeah. But Davio has a dog. Yeah, rock. Davio doesn't realize I found a lot more than a freaking dog. But the dog I found was Anubis. He's looking at you. See that face right in the middle?
In the dark?
He's got dark eyes. His nose is like resting on the rock in front of him. Oh, look at this. This is a pair of legs. The V, the upside down V, the A shape, that's a pair of legs. And there's somebody walking across there. There's his head. Looks like Eraserhead. You know what movie I'm talking about. Huh? You seen Eraserhead, didn't you?
Eraserhead, no.
Oh, you got to see Eraserhead. It's a classic. Look at this shit. What's going on in that? I see a skull and there's a group of people there. Hate the floaters in my eye.
Get you drifting, don't they?
He's like, what the fuck was that? There's no bats in here. Get out of my way, Jack. You can't, if I turn the porch light out, then when I open the door to let Jack out, the bugs don't fly in. Yeah, there's a lot of shit in that one. The guy over on the left. Funny looking. You see the skull up in, well, I put him right in the middle on the top half middle, his jaw and everything.
Those white streaks, that's a lot of bird shit, man.
Yeah, some of the white streaks are bird shit. Yeah.
Yeah, those are, I would venture to say, like falcons or eagles.
There's both. I've
Yeah,
got pictures. I got a video of an eagle in this spot.
Yeah, that white shit is birds of prey, man. That's a roasting place for them.
Yeah. Yeah, they sit up on the rocks. But some of it like that is up underneath the rock. I think it's used for a pair of eyeballs on whatever that is. I don't know. Yeah, when I put it through the AI to paint them, it comes more, even more comes out, you know?
Yeah. It's all in the shading.
It colorizes it. It adds more color. Okay. There. Back to my shoulder is getting tired of poking at the phone. Fully rejected. I'm not an elephant. Let's see what I can do about that. Oh. I'm not an elephant. There. Who's not an elephant? We don't have elephants in the streets, do we?
Nope, never.
Yeah, we should.
Only if you're tripping.
I got to get a rig up a microphone that I can wear with that, with a earphone microphone.
Yeah.
Put inside that, then it'll work fine. You hear the plastic in my breathing then. Oh. My phone's still plugged in? Nope. Oh, I didn't drop it. What did I drop? What did I drop? Oh, that was my blood pressure monitor thing. Everybody wants to know what my blood pressure is. Oh, use your blood pressure. No, man. If anything, you don't have any blood pressure. That's normal. I have my carbon footprint's very small. Because I stopped breathing, so I'm not wasting the air. Hey, what do we got? Excalibur, Stone People. JK Pioneer is not an elephant. Any what people? There, stop pumping. Very faint beep on it. There. 126 over 88.
Perfect.
Cheers. 182 over 127 or something. So should we end the madness or what? Think anybody's watching?
There's 15 of them watching.
Ah. Yeah, they don't know that the day is coming.
They have no fucking clue, Bill. That's why they're watching.
Yeah. 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 If they understood the Dizzy Dean chapter, they would understand what day is coming.
Oh, QAZ trying to give us a physical. Turn your head and cough.
Doesn't he have to have his finger in your butt to do that?
Either that or hold your balls. One or the other. What did you say, QAZ? You want to hold Bill Nye's balls? Is that what you're saying? What the hell, man? Where'd that come from? This is supposed to be a comfortable zone here. I don't know. It might be comfortable. How soft is your hands? I might let you hold my balls. I don't know.
Do they give you a refill on your Oragel prescription?
I won a lifetime. I was a spokesman for him back in the 80s. So I got a lifetime subscription to it. I got unlimited amounts. But you want me to send you some, man? I can send you a case real quick.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh. Speaking of high school, the Ramones played at my sister's bar. And the Sex Pistols did too. Johnny Rotten. Getting a little wood from the conversation.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get you riled up. I mean, shit. You don't have to hold my balls. Never mind.
I didn't know it was that stimulating.
I didn't know that excites you. My bad, man. Never mind.
Yep. Not doing a lot here. We check the mailbox once a week. Hang out. Pull weeds. try and get things done. Trying to get things out of the RV and stored in my trailer thing. And so that I can go do a road trip. Oh, I got a friend request. Let me see what this friend request. What?
From QAZ?
No, no, no. No, I'm. You think it's a sex bot or?
I
Yeah.
couldn't help myself, Bill. I apologize.
Oh, that's not the name it told me just sent me one. Ah. Oh, okay. Yeah, people I don't know. There's a widow sent me a friend request, and oh, there's the one that said, "Oh yeah." Got to be a sex bot. Anymore if they're too young for that much younger than me, then they're a sex bot.
Is that on Facebook? You're getting a friend request?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You always go and you see how much they post, and if they post the same thing over and over again, then they're not real.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're sporadic with it. They like throw it across the board, basically the same thing they say.
Yeah. You look at their friend list. If it's all men, just it looks like guys that will click on anything. You know that they're not real.
Yeah.
But sometimes there's a bunch of some have common friends that are treasure hunters, and even those you got to watch out for.
I've noticed a lot of them are like, you see this thong with this sweet ass poking up, and they're smiling, saying, "You want to be?" Yeah.
And have their boobs hanging out.
Yeah. And like you said, it's all fuck. There's like 3,000 friends, and they're all fucking guys. Yeah.
Yeah. And they're getting money from 1,000 of them.
Unfortunately, yeah.
And they're probably actually some dude in an internet cafe in Russia.
Name Olaf.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, QAZ. You got Olaf in Russia. You can hold his balls if you want. I don't know. He might be up to it.
She says, who's BA will say, and why does she want to meet me at Chick-fil-A?
Maybe she wants to hold your balls. I don't know. This is fucking taking a twist now.
She doesn't know who QAZ doesn't know who Barbara is.
Well, maybe, I don't know. This just took a weird twist.
Yeah. Because if you know who Forrest Fenn is, you should know who Barbara is.
I think that was a rhetorical question, Bill.
Yeah. I think QAZ is Barbara Anderson.
Oh, bingo. We got a winner here. Give that man a cigar. Well, if QAZ is Barbara, I would be more than willing to let you hold my balls, and I'll cough.
Yeah, I didn't figure it was for Quasimodo, because Quasimodo would know who Barbara Anderson is.
Yeah, well, plus Quasimodo, he's the good guy.
Yeah.
He's the, he's the underdog, man. He's an outcast of society. No, this quad, no, they came in strong and heavy.
Yeah, I get out there and look at the stars. It's almost 60 tonight. I got pictures. I take pictures of them too. I got some pictures. You leave the lens open for 25 seconds and you get a lot more stars in there. You even see the gases then. Out there in the star. You see the nebulas and shit. Milky Way is like a big nebula when you look at it, when you get a lot of exposure on a camera.
I took two of my kids to New Mexico, and within the last few years, and to sit out by Roswell, out in the middle where there's no light pollution, and to see the Milky Way with your naked eye, it's a fucking mystical thing to look at, man.
Yeah.
I don't think it's one of those things. They were both like 16, 14 at the time. It's one of those things they'll reflect back in old age and think, holy shit, I seen that. It's like a fucking smoke around it of light. Until you see it with your naked eye, it's an amazing fucking sight. And we're part of it. That's the amazing thing, man. We're fucking part of that thing.
Dave Bradshaw says, come on, Billy boy, come out of the closet. Fishnet in black. LOL. Now, the last time the only fishnet that hits my memory, the top was white fishnet and the bottom was a black fishnet. And I think that it was a mermaid inside the fishnet. And that would have been like 1987 in New York City. I think it was the 27th floor.
You remember? You don't think it was the 27th floor.
Yeah.
The only time you use a fishnet is in New York City on the 27th floor.
You ever seen the movie Rear Window? Jimmy Stewart?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, so was it 2 or 3 nights I slept there in that apartment on like the 27th floor, and across the street is other apartments and a freaking 50-story building, and when you sit in one of them apartments, you sit there and you don't need a TV set because you can watch the shit going on in the building across the way. There's all these different windows to watch and wonder what they're doing,
That's an Alfred Hitchcock. Wasn't that an Alfred Hitchcock movie? Yeah.
People painting, people having sex, all kinds of shit you see out your window when you live in a big city like that.
Life, man. That's what you see going in front of you. Life. Who needs cable when you got that? That was just a one weekend, the only weekend I ever spent in New York City. The other weekend I was there, we stayed in Jersey at a hotel, Holiday Inn in Jersey. Took the subway into New York in the day. It was September 11th, 2006. Oh, I was looking up, I think I get a flight. What's a flight to New York, right? And so I looked for Denver, New York airfare, right? And it's like $97, and as I click on it, it says September 11th. The only time you can get a flight to New York for $97 is on September 11th. That's sad.
If you wanted to go 2 weeks from now, a month from now, it's $400. But if you want to fly there on September 11th, it's $97. Nobody wants to fly to New York City on September 11th. And if you're going there for September 11th, you want to get there on the 10th or the 9th. Princess. Peeping Billy. Peeping Billy. No, this is, if you call me a peeping Bill, peeping Tom, you know what? I'm actually related to Lady Godiva. She's my 27th great grandmother. And you know what people don't understand about it? When she did her ride, she was at least in her 60s.
And she still rocked her body, man. It still made the town stand still, didn't it?
Yeah, they portray her as a young woman, but she was in her 60s at least, because she was born late in the whatever century, and that happened in the second half of the next century. So if she was, say, born in 1190, and she lived to, the ride wasn't until at least 1250.
Well, that goes to show back in the day how desperate men were to stick their dick in some pussy. 60, fuck, she looks good to me, goddammit.
Peeping Tom was the whole town knew she was going to ride naked through the town. Her husband was the town's tax collector. That tells you that she was an older, because he'd been an older man, and his wife would be older too, because you're not the town tax collector when you're in your 20s. He was somebody of power, and so she was older when she did her ride. People don't realize that she was an old lady. But Peeping Tom, everybody knew that she was going to ride, and Peeping Tom was the only person that peeked out the window when she rode by, because everybody was supposed to stay inside with their blinds drawn and not watch. She was nobody was supposed to watch.
Out of respect, yeah.
Yeah. But Peeping Tom peeped. So she had gray hair, probably. When they show this young, redhead riding the horse, that's made because she was at least in her 60s.
Well, that's kind of symbolic of Cynthia posing naked on that rock in Yellowstone.
Yeah, but she's not married to the tax collector. Yeah, I'd like to see. I don't know. I think there's more to her and Dale than her and Dale. I think Dale's had that van rocking.
Well, I certainly wouldn't blame him.
Is he bringing a weed eater? According to the song, she had long blonde hair hanging down below her knees. Yeah, a song, yeah. But the truth is that, because she's in my family tree says when she was born, and then the ride was in the second half of the next century. You know, she was born late in one century, and the ride was in the second half of the next century. All the way down her back. Yeah, and women rode side saddle anyhow. So
Yeah, they didn't want to how'd they put it, frustrate their womanhood.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did I? Current songs, yeah. From Paul Revere and the Raiders. Yeah, my ancestors, they smoked a peace pipe with Chief Pontiac.
Nice.
Yeah. Robert Rogers and James Rogers, they had a powwow and smoked a peace pipe with Pontiac. My Robert and James Rogers took possession of all the French forts in Canada.
Well, what people fail to realize, Bill, is until white man showed up, there was no tobacco. They had pipes. They were smoking.
Oh no, the Indians were smoking the tobacco, and the white man started importing it to Europe.
Well,
And
I've heard stories they were smoking peyote buttons, the medicine man, and they were smoking weed.
yeah.
They turned our founding fathers on to weed.
Oh, they just gave the white man to do here. You can have this shit.
Here, this might get you straight, dude. Here,
Yeah.
take a
Yeah,
couple puffs of this shit.
Yeah, give it cancer sticks. Here, we call it, cancer sticks. We don't smoke those.
No, we just get high, man. Here, you can have those.
Yeah.
Well, it's a known fact. George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, they all smoked weed.
Yeah. I'll spell it right for you, Rick. Since the name Rogers has an S in it, the apostrophe goes after the S. James Rogers was my great grandfather, and so is Ethan Allen. Co-conspirators. They grew hemp. I don't know if they grew much hemp up in New Hampshire, Vermont. He had 69 square miles of Vermont.
Well, it's an interesting note too in history. Thomas Jefferson, the guy who wrote and penned the Declaration of Independence, him and his followers, and I'm talking about Benjamin Franklin, all the rest of them, they didn't believe in God as a religious figure. They believed in a visitor from another planet. They did believe in that.
Oh, they were. Ethan Allen, my fifth great grandfather, wrote a book about that shit.
Yeah.
About he was a deist. They believe in a supreme being, but they don't believe in the religious dogma bullshit.
Yeah.
You know,
that's awfully interesting coming from the people that penned the Declaration of Independence, man. People don't look at that, Bill.
Most of them were Masons. My ancestors were. Ethan Allen was. James Rogers was. Robert Rogers was. They were all Masons. So
and they were all stoners. Look where Look where their thoughts taught. Look where their stoning got them. Huh? Interesting.
Yeah. Everybody was required to grow hemp then for making the sails for the ships, for the ropes and the sails and all that shit. And Levi's.
Oh, QAZ. How do you say that? Quaz?
Quaz.
My
Yeah.
uncle is Quaz. That's so. Oh my God. He says my uncle is Kaiser Sose.
So say
From the usual suspect. Okay. All right.
Is he related to Kaiser Permanente? My mother actually knew the guy Kaiser that owned the shipyard and stuff. One of the would live in my hometown out in California. He was an old man by then, but he was part of that Kaiser family, the Kaiser shipbuilders that built all the ships for World War II and shit like that. Kaiser Steel, Kaiser Aluminum. And then the Kaiser Hospital, I don't know if they're even related to the, or they were the healthcare for Kaiser Steel. That's where the Kaiser Hospital came from.
Well, I took it as quasi. That's my uncle's Kaiser says that. Are you threatening me?
Oh no! You know what? That's what Forrest said to me. That's what Forrest said to me. When I remember when I said 3 can keep a secret if 2 of them are dead, and he said, "Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me?" And the thing is, when he says something twice, it's important. You know. And like when I called him and he said, "What do you want from me? What do you want from me?" It's like, why did you just repeat what you just said? You know? It's because it's a clue. A kid could figure it out. Why? Because you have to tell a kid everything twice. The things he repeated in the book. I tell you, yeah. Well, 1 a.m. here, I can go outside and blow a horn. Nobody would give a shit. So isolated out here. You turn on my guitar and Speedway built on the grounds of the old Kaiser steel plant. Yeah. Yeah, they had an aluminum thing in Niles Canyon. There's out of Fremont. We used to ride our bikes from Fremont to Pleasanton. It's like 17 miles through Niles Canyon and stuff. And we never got run over by any cars riding through that canyon on bicycle. But I have a buddy that died there in his 77. It was a 77 Grand Prix. You know, it had that U-shaped window in the back. We used to have Fremont Raceway, Fremont drag strip. And they had a free day at the drag strip because they were filming for I think I was there. I got to watch the movie and see if I'm in there. I'm somewhere in the crowd in the grandstands, but they told us it was for a movie called Purple Haze, right? And this is like 77. Yeah, I think it was 77 or 78. They were filming for a movie called Purple Haze. And but there was never a movie called Purple Haze. It came out as American Graffiti 2.
Nice. That's a nice one.
And so I was in the I was in the stands at the drag strip in that movie. And I think they had Band Earthquake playing there too that day. The John, the guy that ran, the lead guy in the band, he said, "Hey, we'll come do a party in your backyard for beer."
They just don't make rock and roll bands like they used to, Bill.
Yeah. And they play Friday on My Mind. Monday morning, I feel sad. I got Friday on my mind. Well, was it a movie? Friday on My Mind? It was a song in the 60s and 70s. Oh, okay. This is intense scenes. Yeah. I drove by where they were filming a movie, and I might have been in it driving by, look at you know, because they were filming, and I think they wanted some traffic driving by, and I might be in my red Fiero in some movie with midgets and cops in San Francisco. Because the cops had their guns on this midget in front of a car, and I drove by while they were filming that. So at the top of the crookedest road, like 1988. Midget movies from 1988. Do you know the way to Santa Fe? They got to change it. Do you know the way to Santa Fe? Yeah, San Jose really sucks. It used to be, we used to party, we used to cruise downtown San Jose, First and Second Street or whatever. You get they're one-way streets. You go around keep going around these blocks. But they shut out and all the cruising was fun in the 70s.
Yeah, they had the loop here in my hometown. They had the loop.
Yeah.
It was probably about a 3-mile fucking loop downtown, and everybody and anybody was at the loop, man.
Yeah. Well, that's why they filmed American Graffiti 2 in my hometown.
Yeah, basically a lot. Every town that was a town had a loop and they had the parking lot, and the little fucking drive-throughs where people fucking hang out and met up.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody told me they saw my Camaro in that movie. I haven't seen it in there yet. Yeah, the movie. You ever see the movie Aloha, Bobby and Rose?
No.
Fuck, man, what? Why is that movie? You know that was one of my favorite movies back then, and then look at my freaking life now.
Who was the actors in it, man? Who was the main stars in it?
It was I don't know. I'd have to look it up. But he was. Let's see. I'll find it. I'll look it up. It was in the 70s, and it was about they were cruising Bellflower, California, and I had friends down in Bellflower and stuff. And the guy had this souped up Camaro, been doing 360s, and they're playing Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends.
Yeah, that's a good song.
And Benny and the Jets and all that shit. 1975. Yeah, I remember I went with some friends to the drive-in and saw it.
Paul McCartney came out, Band on the Run, about that same time, right? Band on the Run. Yeah.
Paul LeMat and Diane Hall. Tim McIntyre of the Stars. But it's a story, you know, this guy, you know, he's out cruising, meets a girl, and he was joking around with a piece of jerky stick and put it up to some guy's back at a store, and the guy thought it was really a gun or something, and pulled out a gun. Somebody got killed and shit, and then him and the girl are on the run, and at the end, the cops, he was reaching in his pocket for something. He didn't have a gun, and they shot him and killed him. You know, so it's a love story.
Right.
You know, they just get mixed up something that wasn't really, you know. Just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Pulling the wrong joke.
Wrong place, wrong time, man. Let's go with
You
that.
don't-
Wrong place, wrong time.
You don't want to. You don't pull a practical joke on somebody that might get you killed.
No, you don't bring a
Okay.
beef. You don't bring a beef jerky to a gunfight. No. Or Slim Jim.
This
Slim
the
Jim.
old
You don't,
Indiana
yeah.
Jones guy pulled out the sword. Bang. Yeah. Oh, I'm not paying attention to the chat. There's two-lane backup in a week or two. Maybe they'll make you a star. Maybe, yeah. How you know Quaz? Who do you know, Quaz? Candy and Ronnie have seen them. Yeah, yeah. I went to Elton John concert was 1974. I seen him
That's
at
back in his prime, man. That's when he was in his prime.
the Bitches Back tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the Oakland Coliseum. Dude, he had all these colored balls on wires sticking out of his head, and he's wearing this fluorescent black thing with fluorescent polka dots all over it, and with these colored ping pong balls hanging out of his head. And
You've shown that video, haven't you, when you were stateside?
yeah, just pictures.
Pictures?
I have one picture that I have all my pictures in. I posted it. Yeah, Elton John. Yeah, I had friends. What was his name? Billy. Another Bill. Had a lot of friends named Bill. It was fun to go to a bar with like three other Bills, you know, 3 or 4. And my name's Bill. He's Bill. He's Bill. He's Bill. He's Bill. And nobody believes any of you. Buddy Holly glasses. Yeah, I'm supposed to have a new eye exam and get some new glasses. I think I'm going to get some that are like my sunglasses, that kind of frame, but reading glasses and with that turn dark in the sun. So I have a bifocal sunglasses. I got regular sunglasses because when I go single prescription sunglasses, because if I go hiking, I don't like bifocals for hiking on trails because you'll fall on your ass. Because it changes the trail is too close, or you can't tell where the trail is. When you look down at the ground, the magnification really fucks you up. So I may get something like these, but when they're not in the sun, they'll be like these. But yeah, these I have to get back further to read the screen. Yeah, these have the progressive lens. but these are just regular just regular Oakleys and prescription Oakleys. I've had them for 3 years, no scratches, so I treat them right. Keep them in the case or in the bag.
I gotta ask Cooley. She popped up out of nowhere and said Fremont naked bike racing. Do you have Tourette's syndrome? Is everything okay with you, Hooley?
No.
Where the hell did that come from, man?
Fremont. Oh, well, Fremont's with one E. Fremont, California is not different. Fremont. If you go to, they have a problem with teenagers in what is this? Is that town in Vermont? And the kids like to run around naked there.
That sounds like a problem, Bill.
They don't have any laws that say you have to wear clothes in this. Brattleboro, Vermont. Nudes, look it up. Nudes in Brattleboro. You go to the grocery store and there's somebody there naked.
God, you gotta love America, man. Holy shit.
But the thing was, it wasn't just, it was young women too. Yeah, it's been on the news. I lived in Keene. It was about 30 miles from there. I lived in Keene, New Hampshire for a few months. And that's where they filmed the movie Jumanji. And some of the stuff from Jumanji is still painted on the brick walls of some of the buildings there. Like the shoe store, the shoe advertisement that was painted for the movie is still on the one wall downtown. They have big pumpkin festival Halloween.
Atlantic Coast says, I wish I were a bicycle seat. You know the rest, Street. Let me guess, the rest is smeared in Orajel? Baby Orajel? Oh,
no. Yeah. If you were a bicycle seat, let's see, you could smell every fart. Yeah. Yeah, I lived on Water Street in Keene. There was a restaurant at the end of Water Street that I used to go to. And the railroad in Keene, the guy that runs that, I didn't know when I was at this other bar. I told this bald guy, I said, you don't have to shave your head anymore. They quit taking scalps 150 years ago. And he turned out to be the owner of this other bar in town. And so anytime I went there, you get out of here, old man. It's like, God, what an asshole. Oh, wait, it belongs to a tasty treat. Atlantic Coast, yeah, he's riding his bike in the gutter right now. Mighty Moose Mart. Yeah. Somebody in my group was coming to Colorado to try and spot some moose. And they don't know if there's moose up at Big Meadows Reservoir where I was a camp host. They get moose. People coming to camp said they saw moose along the creek coming in. But there's some nice meadows, and I know where I probably find some moose up there. The hunters mostly hunt elk up there. I don't think there's enough moose to be hunting moose in Colorado. What time is it, Street? 1 o'clock. Here.
I got 3:04.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had enough. I'm running out of shit to talk about.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucked up, man. I've been drinking for a while. It's been a pleasure, Bill.
Waiting.
Waiting for someone to take a hit.
Yeah, take a whiff of those. I'm gonna quit fucking trying eventually. You know. I might as well write letters and burn them. Might get a better response. Back to work. Yeah, take it easy, Richard. Rob. Guy across the street is Rob. Take it easy, Huli. I'm gonna make some more art, process some of my new pictures. Y'all have a good one. Let me see. And